Someone wrote, James Blunt just has an annoying face and a highly irritating voice. And I replied, and no mortgage. And I guess that would be my safest, greatest tweet. Hey, I'm James Blunt, and I'm loving Dubai. In 3 words to describe myself, well, James comes to mind. Well, because I was in the army, tardiness, being late, I do struggle with that. Because, being a military man, I like things to work like clockwork, please. I am known for some tweets, and some of them are deeply offensive. So to say which is my favorite is tricky to say to you, because they need to be moderated. I mean, I don't know, so we've never met. I mean, I'm gonna say for the sake of this that, on the inside, I'm sure you are. Basically, the only thing anyone ever does to me is shout at me down the street, hey, James, you're beautiful. How about You're Beautiful sung 22 times? No, I might throw in some others. I'll chuck in Goodbye My Lover in 1973 and Same Mistake and Bonfire Heart. But also I have an awesome band of guys who are like really good musicians, who no matter how squeaky my voice is, they actually make me sound kind of rock and roll. Yeah, I mean, how weird is that? I'm currently in Verbier at the moment, and I have a chairlift. I guess I'd skied a lot here in the army, and then I moved here as when I was a musician, and they were just really kind to me and said, hey, we're going to name this chairlift. Will you open it? So I had to kind of cut a ribbon and smash a bottle of champagne against a column and say, I named this chairlift James Blunt, God bless her and all who ride me. And they gave me a lifetime ski pass, and it's the only lift I use. I have some friends there. In fact, I have some family who are based out there at the moment, so I'm really looking forward to seeing them. And I played there a few times, mainly at the jazz festival, and the audiences have been really good fun. Get a bit of sunshine, a fun audience, and do some live music. It's really amazing how the pandemic has really made people think about where they're living, and choose where to go. And I understand why many people have chosen Dubai to go and live in. I live in Ibiza, and I might go there instead. Sorry, I have to tell the truth, which is my wife's. Most of the time she'll tell me it's terrible, but that's what hurts the most. I was signed by a woman called Linda Perry. She was in a band called Four Non-Blondes, and her clearest bit of advice to me was follow your gut. With music, it has to be your own real opinion rather than anyone else's, because someone will want it to be, a shade of black, and someone will want it to be a shade of white. And if you take both those opinions, it'll just be a shade of grey. Follow your own gut. Life in the army was the perfect preparation for life as a touring musician and a recording artist. I used to be sent to different countries in a tank with a team who are all dependent and reliant on each other, and all pretty well organized. A tidy tank is a happy tank. And now I do go around the world to perhaps slightly safer places, but I still have a team. Instead of soldiers, they're my band and my crew. They're all experts in their field, and I'm reliant on them in their same way. And my tank is now a little bit bigger. It's a tour bus. It's slightly more comfortable, but in many ways there's a similarity, and a tidy tour bus is a happy tour bus. A typical day in my life, it changes depending on what's going on, really. For much of my time I'm on tour. And then normally I wake up pretty late, probably about 11 o'clock in the morning, arriving in a new city on a bus. There's no shower on the bus, so I have to go and find a shower, which is normally we play in arenas, so it's kind of like a sports hall. So I'm looking for a shower in there, grab a bite of kind of lunch at that stage, and then we set up. I do interviews. We do a sound check with my band. I normally get on a bicycle and try and ride around the city I'm in, and then I do a concert. Then I have a little after party. The after party goes on till about 1 a.m. and then we get on the bus, and the bus rolls, and we sleep on the bus. And wake up in another city wondering where on earth we are. My friends would describe me in 3 words as very, very small. I'm uncomfortable with fame. I really appreciate being a musician who gets out to tour, and I'm really glad that I'm well known enough that people might, buy my music and buy my tickets. So that's a great benefit of it. And I like getting into nightclubs for free too. That's really good. Genuinely, the album I'm most proud of is what I've just put out as my greatest hits. because obviously I've just got to choose my favorite songs, but not only just the favorite songs, but the best performances of those songs and the best recordings of those songs. And if you're the kind of person who wished James Blunt had only ever put out one album, well, this is that album, so you should get it. I'm playing Glastonbury. I played there 3 times, twice on the Pyramid stage, the main stage, and that was just the most amazing moment. To have 80,000 people out in front of you. It didn't go so well the second time. I did actually jump off the stage, tried to crowd surf over the audience, and when I got back to the stage, realized the stage was too high for me to climb back onto. But other than that moment, it was a real career high. Well, because I live in a holiday destination, I live in Verbier in a ski resort, and I live in Ibiza in a holiday destination, I just like going home. I mean, I'll just take any holiday you can give me. If you're getting trolled on your phone, on the internet, online, then throw away your phone. Go and see your friends.